Give me some water. Oh yeah, give me that water. Thirsty. Actually, I do have water. I got water right here. Oh, that's good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bike blogger here. On my way to work. Welcome to June. Welcome to June. The June biker. Who is the June biker? Well, may not be the December cyclist. The June biker may be a casual cyclist. Maybe just out for a weekend run. Nice weather today. It's not summer yet, still late spring in the northern hemisphere. Oh my. It is feeling warmer, but not that bad, not that bad. Pretty good, pretty good. The heat and humidity will be here probably within a month. Some other cyclists. I'm gonna wait for that guy. Went left. I don't know where he is going. There was another person in front of him who was riding a bike, but it had like oh, I don't know, like those little what, 14 16-inch wheels or something small like that. Kind of funny looking. Yeah, I guess like what a car has, I guess like 16 or 15-inch wheels is pretty common, 15 and 16. But then they got those really big tires on cars, so they look bigger. Anyway, the June biker. The June biker. Whew, I'm the June biker. At least this month. Next month I'll be the July biker. Whew. Get your spring cleaning done. Probably a good time to wash your bike. Actually, every time's a good time to wash your bike. Whew. Pretty simple to do, really. Washing your bike, you can just get a bucket of soap and water and you're pretty much set. It ain't rocket science. Cleaning the chain's another matter. It can be kind of difficult to figure out what's the proper way to clean a chain. The quick and common way is you get a chain cleaning tool. It's a specific tool, but what you could also do is you put your chain in an old water bottle with some soap and water. You just shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And that can work, although just shaking it for a bit may not be enough. You may need to let it sit overnight. I don't think that harms the chain, letting it sit overnight in some sort of a soapy mixture. How about that? I mean, the June biker, they just got all the green lights. Yeah, let's take the green. Taking the green lights. Woo. Everybody wait for the June biker. Everybody wait for the June biker. I'm on my way to work. I got no time for this. Woo. Yeah, so recently, I'm a really nice guy, generally speaking. Sometimes I may be kind of not feeling like I really want to go real fast. I want to kind of slow my pace, just take it easy. So if I'm on a one-lane road, or that is there's one lane going one way, one lane going the other way, and there's parked cars on both sides. Rant, parked cars. I hate parked cars. Parked cars take up a bunch of space and there's nobody in them, nobody using them, just waste of space. Waste of space. Anyway, so if you're coming up on a parked car and there's cars behind you and you're like, oh, well, you know, I want to be the nice guy. I want to move over to the side. So like, let's say, okay, I'm going to move over here. Okay, so now I'll let the cars pass me that are, you know, coming up behind me, or, you know, I could wave them on. That could kind of get them to go a little faster maybe, so they know what I'm doing. Being predictable is very important, but you don't want to run into a car. Like, I don't want to run into that guy. Whoosh, kaboosh. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The door zone, watch out for that door zone. 3 feet from a car is the bare minimum, really. Right now I'm approximately 5 feet probably away from the car on the far edge of this bike lane here. See, they got like a little, see, we got the bike lane here, but then you got what looks like a narrower lane, like right here. It's actually a buffer. This is how you build a bike lane. You have a buffer. Unfortunately, you don't always have that much, you don't have that much space in the road, but sometimes you do. In fact, actually, this is a very nice bike lane. If you just look at it, it's got buffers on both sides. Not as critical on the left side here with traffic going in the same direction, but nobody should be opening their door while the car is moving. But more buffer is always appreciated. Woo! Up that hill, bike blogger. You're the June biker. The June biker. The June bug, the June biker. The biker bug. The June bike. So, interestingly, they're saying bicycle goes in the right turn only lane, but I want to go straight. What do I do? Well, I'm going to stay in the straightaway lane. I could move over into the, move up a little, I guess. I could move over into the sidewalk there to the right. But why would I do that? Because I'm going to cut back over. There's a bike lane straight ahead. We got 10 seconds. Let's count down. Count down to 10 seconds. I don't know if those guys straight ahead of me are gonna get a left turn only signal, in which case I don't get to go just yet. But let's see, let's wait. Give an extra half second while it goes green. Nobody coming. All right. Yeah, see, I'm just gonna mosey on over into the bike lane. It all works out just fine. But what I was saying about a lane on both sides, one lane on each side of the road, and there's no way for a car to really get around you. I'm going real slow right now because this light is red up here. And okay, there's 2 guys with right turn signals. Interesting to note. I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna go. All right. Well, that ain't quite. I had to actually put my foot down. I was gonna try to avoid putting my foot down, but I didn't wanna, there's other traffic coming from my side. But what I was saying about one-way traffic, or one lane of traffic each direction, and you got a line of parked cars. This is different. This is, you know, a bike lane, so nobody should be parked in the bike lane. Nobody should be parked in the bike lane. Whew. Yeah, this is actually kind of weird. These cars parked sideways like this, angled at the bike lane. Looks like they should be able to really see me though if they were going to pull out all of a sudden. But right now, what is this? Now I'm in a right turn only lane. Let's wait for the white car. Okay, here we go. Wow, that truck to the left, you can hear his brakes squealing. He's coming right up on that sedan. It's a little unnerving being the most vulnerable road user on the road, being a bicyclist. Now, what's up with the scooters? Who are you scooter users? There's electric scooters riding in areas where you're not supposed to ride because you're a motorized vehicle. Those electric scooters are kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of them, mainly because, well, I almost crashed my bike one night because someone laid it flat down onto the bike trail, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I hadn't seen it, or if I didn't have a light on my bike, as I should at night, could have ran into it and gone over the bars. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So be assertive. That's what I was getting to, basically. Be assertive. Be predictable, but also be assertive. If, like, you know, you're coming up on some parked cars here, bump, 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 bump. Coming up on some parked cars, you're letting some other cars pass you in the next lane or the main lane, you know, get back over. Okay, that guy's got a signal on. Does he see me? Does he see me? I don't know. He may not have even saw me, but he didn't go, so that's good. That is good. Woo! Feels real nice. The breeze is nice to the June biker. The June biker's liking this. It's kind of a slight downhill, all the way downhill, y'all. Nice and calm. And what the heck is this? Now it's like, now I'm in a straightaway lane again. It's kind of weird. Why is this lane right lane only, or right turn only? I don't know. And then it's like, it's just, this is a straightaway lane. I don't get there. But no, what I like is when you have two lanes of traffic, or, you know, two traffic lanes here, you can just easily take up the full lane and not feel like, you know, unless it's rush hour, you can not feel like you're slowing anybody down because they just pass you. You got a whole nother 10 feet of lane over there to pass the bicyclist. Woo. And most people ain't going as fast as me, so it's pretty quick and easy to pass a bicyclist. Woo. Do, 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 do. So take the lane. Control your lane. Control it. What is this? The June biker. They get all the green lights and everyone waits for the June biker. I'm gonna cut over. I'm cutting over into here. Oh boy, that looked like some broken glass. Woo. So here we go. Now this is like what I was talking about. One lane of traffic bump, both directions, parked cars both sides. I tend to prefer residential roads because they're quieter and they're less smelly and polluted with air in the immediate vicinity, and a little better scenery generally, and usually more shade. But it does have the problem, if it's a busy residential street, gets a lot of traffic, like this cross street. This cross street looks kind of busy. This is Taylor. Okay, that guy, the last guy that crossed that intersection, he just made a U-turn back there. Where am I? What am I doing? What am I doing? Is this the way to work? I don't think so. What are we doing, BikeBlogger? You're going the wrong way. Actually, it looks like a dead end for a motorist. Oh man, look at that. Boom! Went right through there. Went right through there. Slow her down. Slow her down. Let's go right. Gotta head south anyway. Oh man, got a red light. Oh, it's green. What is this? But the guy still stopped there. There he goes. The June biker. The June biker gets all the green lights. Is that gonna be the video title? June biker gets all green lights. It's the all green. Oh my. Oh my gosh, oh, what is this? What is this? The light just went green. This is almost creepy. Why am I getting all the green lights? This is kind of creepy. Creeping bike blogger out here. Woo. So yeah, I should probably take the lane. It's telling me to. See, there you go. Kaboom! Sharo. Whew. Has anyone been counting the green lights? I've been getting so many green lights here. And I'm not complaining, it's just kind of weird. You just get that good rhythm. And you're good going at the exact correct pace. And you just hit all the lights and it's like green, green, green. All green, all good. All green, all good. Woo. Do, 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 do. It's real quiet. Is there anyone behind me? I haven't even paid attention. There might be one car back there. I'm going at a decent clip. I don't have my speedometer on the screen, but I don't actually have a speedometer on me at all. Woo. Exiting the grove. The groove. The groovy grove. Exiting the grove. We can cut around this. That's cheating, bike blogger. The light's red. You're supposed to stop. They were just cutting around the red light. I have to stop anyway. Ah, dang. Oh well. There's a lot of cars coming from the right side. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Go for it. Go for it, Bubba. Go for it, Bubba. There's a truck coming back. Okay, we made it. I need to make a right at the White Castle. There's a green light. Woo! The red car agrees. The red car agrees. Up the hill. Up the bridge. Across the bridge into the city we go. Woo. Oh, there's a bird. There's a bird. There's no trees, but it's a bird. What the heck is that? This is supposed to be a bike lane? To my right? Why would I get in the bike lane? I got 2 empty lanes here. That one has a buffer at least. Whew. Is the truck gonna wait for BikeBlogger? The truck waited for BikeBlogger. Pretty nice. I guess I'll get over. Shom. I'm totally off track here. This is like way off track. My workplace is the other direction. I just keep hitting all the greens. I keep hitting all the greens. I can't stop till I hit a red light. Can't stop till I hit a red light. Whew. You can see a good shot of the city here because of all these vacant lots around me. Kind of strange. You got these empty lots, you know, this empty acreage, and then you got some nice new, go over to the right there, nice newer buildings. Whew. Oh no, you weren't going fast enough, BikeBlogger. You weren't going fast enough. Oh man, oh well. So what I could do here is I can stop and put my foot on the curb. It gives people enough room to make a right around me. Although, I could also just get on the sidewalk, and go to the right. Because I did get stopped. I think I'll wait. I was thinking of maybe saving this for a future video, continuing further into the city, but I guess we'll go ahead and do it in this video. What else? The June Biker doesn't like bugs. Bugs floating around me right now. Whew. Okay, whose turn is it? That poor guy has been standing out in the street there for quite some time. Who are we waiting for? There's nobody around. nobody around. Okay, so they got the left turn, which means we get to go straight next, I think. Oh man, June biker's getting all sweaty. It's what happens when you stop and it's been warm and humid. Oh my gosh, feel that breeze. Oh, the breeze is so nice. Oh my gosh, this feels nice. Evaporative cooling, let's evaporate that sweat. Let's cool ourselves down. Oh my gracious. All right, so we're coming over because there's a, what is that? I don't know, just some dude parked in the bike lane back there. Says no parking, so I don't know what his deal was. Going past the Scrappy's Recycling to the left. More vacant lots are kind of between one downtown area and another downtown area. Hey, there we go, we got a green light. Sweet. Let's make sure nobody goes in front of me on the right side here, or it turns right into my lane. What is the deal with this also? It's like, why is the bike lane out in this middle of the street? I guess that's parked. I guess that's a parking lane to my right, even though there's nobody parked there. It's kind of odd to have parking there too, because there's no parking meters. The city usually has parking meters all over the place, at least downtown. We're not downtown yet though. Oh, if you haven't noticed the arch structure in the distance in some shots, some not visible now, but we're in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, pretty much smack dab in the middle of the North American continent, United States of America. That's where this video is being filmed right now. Woo. You get all sorts of weather, get the harsh thunderstorms, we get the, ooh, cardboard, we get tornadoes. We don't, we are in an earthquake zone, although I think the last time there was an earthquake greater than, what, 5.0 on the earthquake scale has been over 100 years maybe. It's been a long time. We're due for one, because we're near the New Madrid Fault, I think it is. Okay, let's swing that door open, right in the bike lane. Let's leave it open. Oh boy, there's another one. See, that's the door zone. Gotta watch out for that door zone. Okay, now there's a FedEx guy. I'm probably in a bad spot right here, so we're gonna scoot over a little out of the bike lane, just in case he were to swing that door open. That guy's waiting for me. I assume he was waiting for me. All right. Pulling up past all these guys. Woo. All right, light is green. Green is good. Green means go. Oh boy, we're gonna have to make this a two-part video. This is getting kind of long, yeah. June biker. A little different than the December cyclists. I actually want to be out riding my bike for an extended period of time. It's kind of funny because cyclists, just like everybody else, come in all different flavors. And some people actually prefer to ride in the cold than the heat. Because you can just bundle up. It's just, for me personally, I'm not as big of a fan of riding in the cold, but I do it. So I'd rather ride in the cold than not ride at all. Man, that car looks exactly like the last car I just passed, like a dark black sedan pulling out of a Pulling out of a gas station. Up the hill, bike blogger. You can do it, bike blogger. Up that hill. Climb it. All right, if we hit one more red light, we're gonna turn around. The light is green up there, so that means it might be red when we get up there. Unless we go faster or slower. Hard to know though. Some of these lights may just be triggered by traffic going the other way, so it might remain green by the time we get to it if there's nobody waiting. Although it looks like there is somebody waiting on the left side. Woo. So where are we, bike blogger? I think we're in downtown west, maybe? Passing Dolman Street. Oh my gosh, that was so close, it's yellow. Oh, and that guy went through a red light. What does that mean? Let's scooch over again. My foot on the curb, like I was talking about before. There's like a little mini bar, alcohol bottle near my rear tire, so I'm just watching that so I don't pop a tie. Well, the light is red, so I said I was gonna turn, so let's do it. I'm gonna go this way. Woo. Get the speed up. What the heck? I didn't notice that. Is that a bike lane? I mean a bike trail to the right? I guess let's take the bike trail. Should we? I don't know, that curb's pretty tall. I don't feel like jumping the curb right now. Ugh. Do-do-do. 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 So we're heading south, away from downtown. Although we're still in the city limits. Oh, dang. There's some big lanes. Look how big these lanes are. It's like you could almost share the lane with a car. Well, now we're getting green lights again. Chom. Man, I'd have to say this lane's probably at least, well, maybe it's not as big as I think. It looks about 12 feet wide, but and then you got like a 2-foot wide shoulder, so it looks like it's almost 14 feet wide, but I think it's more like 12. I'm not exactly sure what is standard in the United States. Probably depends on the city. I think 12 foot is kind of the minimum though. Well, I guess we'll go right because it says bike, go to the right. Because that's the interstate highway entrance ramp over there. Hey, look at this, bike lane. Didn't anticipate that. Woo. Cherry picker. Huh. I think there was a cop car parked back there. I didn't notice till I got right up on him. We might be near Soulard. Feels like the neighborhood, but I don't know for sure. Figure out the cross street here in a second. Woo. The June biker. June biker likes to bike. Extend that bike commute. Extend that bike commute. Oh, there's like a, is this, maybe this is Lafayette Square. I don't know. I'm really going into the park here. Ah, I missed the, wasn't paying attention to the road signs. I think this is Lafayette Square Park. Where does this go? Oh, that's a, there's a bridge over here, but there's somebody on the bridge. Yes, no, actually no. All right, let's go this way. See where this takes us. I don't think I've ever really been through this park before. Ugh. Let's go right or left. Don't know my left from my right. Down, down, down. Around. Up the hill. Stay on path. Oh my gosh, this is a steep hill. Nice and easy. Well, I didn't think I was gonna make that. Single spade. Hey, there's some water over there. Yeah, I believe this is Lafayette. Lafayette Square Park. Lafayette Park, something like that. Oh, look at that. So the fence just disappears. You can go right off into the water with the ducks. Woo. Refreshing. Should we cut the video here or should we continue in the same video? Let's continue in the same video. Okay. A lot of ducks. Look at all the ducks. Geese. Let's go this way. So we are on the far east south section of the city, in the mid central area. Does that even make any sense? We're kind of like in the north south center of the city, slightly south, as far east as you can pretty much go toward the Mississippi River. If we are where I think we are, which I believe we are. Ooh, smell that freshly cut grass. June biker liking his freshly cut grass. Breathe it in. It's carcinogens. Wait for this person. Unknown how the dog would react. The dog walker's listening to music. I can't hear my bike. Now where are we? Uh-oh. I think we're turned around. I think we're still going. Which way are we going, bike blogger? I think we're still going the correct direction. Is this a road over here? I'm trying to figure this out. Is that a road? Yeah, this car is parked on it. Let's see where this goes. Oh, it's a one-way road. Downhill, downhill, downhill. It's a busy road down there. Slow there. Just past Missouri and Rutger intersection. That bird sounds like a home alarm. Tweet, 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 tweet. Oh boy, they've been doing work, y'all. It says they are building Lafayette Reserve, new single-family homes in timeless style of Lafayette Square. And so they're building stuff over here. Yeah, I can see the city to my left. See a big Ferris wheel. I don't know which way I'm going, north, south, east, west though, which is kind of a big deal because let's go left. Because I need to go west and south. I feel like I'm going west and south. This is Hickory and McKay. No, this is two-way. Let's go up this way. Up the hill. Up the hill. This is like a big business or something to the left, so must be getting near a main road. Oh no, it says lofts. So that's not actually a business, that's actually condos or something. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep going this way. I think I see a busier road straight ahead. A ways. Oh, what is this? Cobblestone. They have a stop sign? Yeah, he does have a stop sign. Barely stopped at that stop sign though. SUV back there. I don't think the camera caught it. He was going so fast. Okay. Some nice homes. Or nice dowel house looking homes, kind of goofy looking homes. Kind of old French period style. All right, let's go right. It's a nice looking neighborhood. I think we're still in Lafayette Square. I'm a little turned around. That's okay. Extending that bike commute. and June biker taking his way through the city. Woo. So yeah, my 4 tips for riding a bike on the street. Be assertive, make your intentions known, be predictable, ride your bike in a straight line, don't zigzag. Well, that's a good way to get people to slow down if you're looking kind of drunk on a bike. Be visible, you know, bright clothing. You can't see it, I got a bright blue shirt on. Kind of a royal blue color, I guess, really bright, poppin' blue. And be alert, be alert. Be aware of your surroundings. Huh, where does this take us? Don't know. Find out though, I guess. Slow it down. All right. I think we popped back out at the same road I was on before. Did I just make a big loop? Is that the park straight ahead again? Okay, so getting my mind around things here. If that's the park again, I'm probably heading west, I think. So I think I just need to keep going straight here. Yeah, that's the park again. We made one big loop through a section of the city, or the little Lafayette Square area, neighborhood. Let's get into the lane, because he's in my lane. You in my lane, I get in your lane. It's everybody's lane, it's traffic lane. Woo! Yeah, so I think I'm going west. I think I'm going west. I would like to explore some of these neighborhoods around here because there's some nice historic homes and stuff, but this wasn't really supposed to be a bike tour video. It's supposed to be a bike to commute to work video, and we're actually doing that. It's taking a longer route there. A lot of avid bicycle commuters have, you know, they take longer routes than I do in my videos, so this is kind of more like a real bike commute video. Going a full 8 to 10 plus miles, really, I guess. Okay, the light is green, but I'm a little cautious of these guys at the left. Nobody has a signal on, so I don't know if they're going to get in my lane. It doesn't appear that they're getting in my lane, but you never know. Watching all guys around me as I bump around on my bike. Bump it, bump it. I think the bike lane just disappeared, and I'm actually in a whatchamacallit, a parking lane. So this is like what I was talking about before. So let me take a look. Slow it down so I don't have to stop here. Looking over my shoulder, you can see me looking over my shoulder. Sometimes if you don't have time to like put your arm out to signal you're turning because you misjudged something, like you should have done it earlier, just looking over your shoulder, like giving a long look over your shoulder, which is good, just checking for you know, your blind spot. But if they're at all looking at you, they'll see your body move and they'll be like, oh, he's thinking something, and they'll move over. I see that there's a guy in that truck, so I don't want to be near his door because I know he's in there. Let's get over more. So we're on Lafayette Avenue right now, climbing a slight incline. Woo. That SUV's got a big trailer attached to him. Shoo. New building to the right. uphill. Whew. Seems like we got a lot of wasted space in this road with the turn lane to the left. See, here I'm not going to duck back between the parked cars. I just keep going in a straight line. That's what I was talking about regarding predictability. You know, be predictable. They can judge based on you going straight. Okay. That guy to my left just went right to that stop sign. Ooh, nice shade. Shade is nice in the summer, but it doesn't come without its risks. If you don't have good bike lights on, there's an argument there. They may say, hey, I didn't mean to hit the cyclist, but I couldn't see him. It's kind of a stupid argument, but people make all sorts of arguments up, making up lies for causing accidents. Whew. What the heck? There's a lot of dust and dirt and junk and grime in this lane. Why is that? It's because the natural street sweepers of the road, the motorists, don't drive in this lane. It's another another parking lane, at least up here. All right, let's take a look behind us. Give them a good look over the shoulder. Moving over. Doesn't have to be complicated. All right, let's scooch over to this lane. All right. Okay. Whoa, last minute decisions. Getting onto the sidewalk to avoid the red light. Oh, I would do that. Kind of dangerous. Nice and slow. Ugh. Like a little gnat or something in my throat. Woo! There's a bike lane, but I'm using the sidewalk. I feel really goofy right now. There's one of those stupid scooters. Yeah, I want to promote all modes of transportation, but this channel is about the bicycle. Less scooter, more bicycle. Less scooter, more bicycle. June biker don't like these June bugs in his mouth. Okay. I made it to that light, but not that one. And this this bike lane has been reduced to a shoulder. I want to stay at least a couple feet from the shoulder generally when I'm riding, because it's where all the glass is. The glasses? The glass is. Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital, they're straight over there. Woo. There's a device on that stoplight. It's a security camera. You never really know if a security camera is on or not, though. It can be useful for traffic, collision, accident information for the police. But, you know, it's hard to know whether it's actually a real-time camera, if it just takes snapshots, or if it only takes a picture if it catches somebody going through a red light. You know, there's a lot of different types of camera it could be. It could also just not even be on. It could just be a prop, a deterrent for people who know what they're looking for to possibly avoid trying to cause a problem in the area. Do we have a red light here? No, I don't think so. That was a little confusing because the said no left turn there. Actually, speaking of the devil, I need to make a left here. So, watching traffic behind me. I am in a bike lane, so I could just stop here until it clears to my left. Woo. Oh, look at that water. That looks refreshing. Actually, let's go. We stopped here. We might as well go check out the water. Woo! June biker wants some water. Give me the water. Give me some water. Oh yeah, give me that water. Thirsty. Actually, I do have water. I got water right here. Oh, that's good. That's some good water. That's some good water. Okay, back down to the road. Oh my gosh, there's so much traffic now. Why is there so much traffic now? All right, well, we're gonna have to go all the way up here, I think. We'll get back down onto the road once the traffic ends. Little pit stop for the water there. Another scooter. Scooter. It's a scooter. Oh. It's like a little park here. Let's go check out the park. Oh man, we're never going to work. See, check this out. There's like a weird looking sculpture there to the right there, over there on the left. I don't know if it has a placard or anything. I don't see a name for it. Okay, we really need to get to work here. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, drop down off this tall curb. Don't pop a tire. Don't do it. Okay, we didn't do it. Very good. Okay, so we need to make a left. This car's coming. Okay. All right. Is this not a left turn lane? Oh, it says no left turn. Fancy. Fancy. Okay, fine. We'll take the bike lane. Why no left turn? I don't get that. Huh. I guess they don't have enough, I don't know, they got this stupid beautification landscaping island back there. Although I suppose it also serves a purpose for managing traffic, but yeah, so they can't put in a left turn lane, so now we're doing this. That's okay. That's all right. Going into the city. Didn't want to go to the city today. That's okay. That's okay. This is going to be a really long video now, so I'm going north and I want to go south and west and the other opposite direction. It's okay. It's okay. I think we're on Grand Boulevard, busy road near St. Louis University, straight ahead. On the other side of the freeway bridge up ahead there. Nice and easy. People always peeling off of this exit ramp pretty fast. I'm watching these cars, they don't have right turn signals on, so actually you can't make a right there. Where do you make the right? I don't know. There's a guy with a right turn signal, I thought. Maybe not. It's okay. We can go up to Olive Street, I guess. Whew. Up the hill. Hey, green light. Green light for the June biker. Whew. Up the hill, up the hill. The bicyclist symbol is kind of funny looking. Looked like the head was separated from the body. It goes decapitated. Sewer cover. Woo. Might as well take the lane. It's a narrow lane. All right. Oh, what the heck is this guy doing? A lot of dust and debris. All right, let's cut to the university. Probably the quickest way back now. Uphill, uphill. Uphill. Squirrel. All right. Whew. Ooh, water. I see water. Give me water. Ooh. Oh. It's actually not that hot, but I still like to see the water. Whew. Downhill. Down, 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 downhill. Left. I was thinking of going right, but let's go left. Into the water. Oh man, I felt it on my leg. That was kind of nice. And my bike lock is kind of slipping off my bike. I had to reattach it there. Been going over some very bumpy roads. Downhill. So this is gonna take us pretty much back the way whence we came. Since where we came from. Oh man, man, there's a lot of bugs under these trees. Okay, that was pretty quick, yeah. Now we just need to cross this road. And they don't give you a nice off-ramp here. That's okay. I'll drop down over here. Shoo-ba-doo, shoo-ba-doo, shoo-ba-doo. Yeah, so you got those more scooters there, the bird scooters. Alright, there we go. Scooch over. Shom. Okay, so now we're kind of like what I was saying before. There's kind of two downtowns, I guess. This is the outskirts of the city, and then there's the real downtown. So this area is really built up, but the buildings aren't as tall. So, but it is a busy area, so we will encounter peoples around here. Although not for long, because we're gonna just cut through these neighborhoods. It's a nice big lane. Lots of room for the bike blogger. So yeah, I think we'll jump through this, through this neighborhood here. There we go. And I think I can drop down here. No. Oh, dang, that was a big drop. This is why you pump up your tires before you go out for a bike ride. My tires are probably about 100 PSI. I'm like, what, 150 pounds plus. I got like a gear on my bike. I don't know, I'd probably conservatively say I have maybe 170 pounds on this bike. And running 25 millimeter wide tires at 100 PSI, that's probably okay. It's just depends on your riding style. If you're jumping curbs all the time like me, well then maybe you want to run a little higher pressure, I don't know. So just avoid those pinch flats. There's not a lot you can do though. I mean, with the snake bite pinch flats, I mean, if you're gonna drop down curbs and stuff and you're running, you know, inner tubes, that risk always kind of remains. All right. Woo. On our way to work today. It's like I live in the city and I'm going to work in the county, coming from the other direction. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I don't know if you can really see in the video frame, but the home styles The house styles around here are a bit different. They're not like Lafayette. They're old-timey, but they're not the same style at all. Newer, because the city of St. Louis actually originally, you know, before there were, you know, I guess before the British were here, the original city was actually where the St. Louis Arch is now. So the downtown is actually where the arch is, which is actually, it's kind of funny, quote, quote, funny, kind of weird. Where the St. Louis Arch structure sits is actually federal land. It's a national park, I believe. And that's actually where the downtown was. And then they flattened it, they totaled it, they got rid of all of it. There are some rundown buildings and whatnot, but you know, all that history is gone. So the oldest part of downtown is actually west of that riverfront. So that's kind of a shame. Tend to tear down a lot of historic stuff in this city. Often raising it because it's, you know, it's been, I don't know, someone deemed it dilapidated or something and took eminent domain and tore out stuff. Oh, I could rant on and on about that. Woo! Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo, June biker. June biker! June biker on his way to work. Woo! Yeah, see, this is like all new here. We got some condos to the right. I mean, it's not unlike a lot of cities. A lot of cities are building, you know, condos and things everywhere. Not as many single family homes. That's probably a good thing though for the footprint of the, I mean, because the world population's out of control. It's the trend might be slowing, but it's still increasing, and it's not good for the planet. So it would be good if there were things we could do to kind of limit that. So we're only on this planet for a speck of time, and then it's up to future generations to do what they want to do. I'm not gonna wait. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'll wait it right here. So this is the park straight ahead. We'll cut to the park and get on our way to work here. My gosh, I don't know, this video might be over an hour long. It's okay, that's what we do on the Bike Blogger Show. Do some long videos sometimes. You can ride along or exercise at home while watching me ride my bike. I would recommend you get out there and actually ride the bike yourself too if you're able. Whew. It is warm standing in the sun. Don't know when the lights, oh there it goes, it went green. I wasn't even paying attention really. All right, up the hill, up the hill. I hate starting from a hill, but it's okay. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, there's nobody behind me. Just take the lane. Take the lane. Whee! I need to get in the left lane though, because I need to make a left. So after that guy, scooch over. Oh, bump. Make a left, put our arm out. Now let's go left. Oh yeah, I don't like this stretch of road because it's always so bumpy. Slowing me down. Not easy on the butt. I like the saddle I got, the Shimano, or the Pro Stealth. It's a very nice saddle. It's my favorite saddle as of right now. Just a little harsh on the really bumpy roads though. Up. Woo! All right. Now we roll downhill. Take my butt off the saddle. Give my butt a little bit of a break here. Just gotta be, try to keep a straight line. If I wiggle too much in this stance, you can slip and fall easily. Slow down. Okay, straight, straight. Okay. Oh my neck. See, I've been doing more, trying to do more, you know, working on my core muscles, you know, like sit-ups, crunches, that sort of thing, and that definitely makes a difference. So if you're looking for a way to, I wouldn't say improve your posture, but a way to improve an achy back or something maybe on a bike, do some core exercises. You know, start small. Do 10 sit-ups a day or something, I don't know. Just do something, and it will make a difference over time. Whew. My body's kind of probably, like a lot of cyclists, is kind of an unbalanced body. I got like really strong leg muscles, but my arms ain't that strong. Could probably do more upper body exercising too. Would be good for me. Just like everything in life, it's moderation and balance. You know, just trying to have a balanced diet, balanced exercise. Woo. Up that hill, baby. You can do it, baby. Let's go around this guy. What the hey, man? Park in a parking lot. Don't park on the street. Let's make a left, actually. Go up this hill. Woo-wee. Wow, I am like, I am way off track with my bike commute. This is a nice extension of a bike commute, I must say. Let's go right. I'm still 4 miles from work, maybe. I don't know. It's all right. I'll try to. I am recording this ride on a map, so I'll share it as long as, you know, the data isn't corrupted or something, and my phone didn't drop out. So I do have my phone with me. I'm trying to record a GPX track. Woo. I'm not sure if it'll have any data on it though, like average speed or anything. It will have the route though. You know what I need to do is drink more water. Oh, drinking water makes a big difference. There's a risk of drinking too much water. I wouldn't worry about it. I'd say probably 90% of individuals just don't drink enough water. So worrying about drinking too much is just kind of goofy. All right, round we go. All right, so we're heading toward the, actually, you know what? Let's take the walking path here over this way. I never take this on a bike, but let's go ahead and do it. No reason not to. It's just a gravel path. Ugh. Just got to be courteous of walkers and runners. I gotta watch out for these turns too. I mean, I've done videos on the Katy Trail, which is a big, long gravel trail with, you know, 25mm wide road bike tires. It's perfectly doable. Of course, that path is very straight away. It's not curved in a lot of places. I worry a little bit about traction on a curve with gravel and skinny tires. It's kind of curious though, because that's somewhat of a recent invention, marketing gimmick, I should say, with gravel bikes. I mean, I'm sure people were riding bikes on gravel before the gravel bike, and I'm sure people were doing it decades ago on skinny tires, so doesn't mean it can't be done. Woo. Yeah, decades ago they had really skinny tires. I think at one point they were down to almost, what, 19mm wide? Dang, that's skinny. That's what, like 19mm, that'd be like, what, 3/4 of an inch wide? That's very skinny. A 25mm wide tire is like an inch wide. Of course, it all depends on what rim you have it mounted to, and then what air pressure you're running will determine how wide the tire actually is when inflated. Generally speaking, you want the width of the tire inflated to be, I think, no more than twice the width of the rim inner diameter. But I'm not sure how hard and fast that rule is. I think it doesn't apply as much once you get up to the crazy, like 3-inch wide fat tire bikes. I guess, I don't know enough about quote-unquote snow purpose bikes, fat bikes, but yeah, it's generally a safe rule of thumb. Like, I think my rims have about a 14mm wide inner width between one rim flange and the next, so the wheel rim, and the tires are 25, so they're safe to run. Probably wouldn't go above 28mm wide tires, but then again, I don't think I could even really fit much. I don't know if I could even fit that big of a tire on this bike up the hill with at least in my rear wheel, because of the brake bridge of the rear brake, we call them a brake stay, a rear part of the frame there. I don't know if it would clear it. I think I might have tested it once, and I can't remember if it didn't work or if it was because I was also trying to use a fender, and a fender is going to take up a lot more space. So yeah, if you can comfortably fit, let's say, like a 28mm wide tire in your bike, it is possible you might be able to fit a fender, but it also is very possible it might not work. You know, you need a lot of clearance for a fender. I've talked about that before in a previous video about rain mud guards and whatnot. I suppose you could cut the fender. I know we're way off topic, but we're the June biker. We're just talking about anything. I suppose you could cut a fender in half, just where it meets the frame, and then maybe use something to kind of patch it together with a old inner tube or something. It's not gonna probably be as good as one continuous piece of fender, but I suppose that could work if you have a way of mounting it safely so it doesn't move around on you when you hit bumps. I'm sure someone's bodged such a thing before. I'm not really recommending you do that, but hey, anything's possible, right? Not everything's possible and safe, though. Whew. Up. All right. So, whew, basically made it back to the beginning of the video. Now on our way to work. Okay. Oh my gosh, the breeze is so nice. Drink some more water. Still got a little water left. That dang traffic's light right now. That'll be my chance to cross the road. Oh, I missed it. That's okay. At least on the left side, I missed it. Just gotta wait for these people here to the left. You see them? Just gotta wait for them. There we go. All right. We made it. We made it. Let's get on the sidewalk. Shoom. 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 Made it through the red light. Made it through the red light. Ah, traffic's coming now. Woo. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Let's take the alleyway. Slow it way down then. Okay, nobody coming. Nobody coming, all right. I'm gonna speed it up a little. Shoom. Shoom. Da 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 da. June biker here. June biker, bike blogger here. Whew. Yeah, things probably, I don't know if things probably look much different between this video and my December video, but because it wasn't really snowing in my December video. It was in my January or February videos though. Let's go this way. There's people waiting at the light. Woo-wee. Ah, basketball hoop. It's kind of funny. In an alleyway. Okay. Make a left here. Alright. Nobody coming. Alright, now it's a straight shot to work. Pretty much. Don't know. Is this guy going right? Guy ahead of me here? I don't know. The nice thing about trailers is they don't pollute. Man, this guy's got an Illinois plate, but look how messed up that plate is. Can't even really read it. Let's see. 8085 something. Or I mean 6085 something. This guy wants to go. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, it's just funny thing is actually now it's just several blocks down this one road till I get to work. What the heck is this? Student driver. Someone just printed that out on a printer and then taped it on the back of their trunk, their car there. I would say this is a good road to practice driving on, except it is, it's near hospital. It's a lot of people speeding down this road. Speed limit's only 20 and I'm probably going about 20, but I've had people speed around me going 30 plus. All right, this guy wants to go left. Wait for the post office man. I think I heard something about in the United States they were talking about converting all the postal trucks to electric vehicles. Gosh, that'd be quite a contract for a electric motor company to get. As there's got to be, I don't know about millions, but there's got to be tens of thousands of post office trucks in this country. Mail trucks, I should say. Waiting for nobody at the red light. Yeah, what happened? I was making all the green lights earlier. Now it's like, now I don't have any green lights. I don't get it. Okay, what the heck? Use your signal, dude. Use your signal. Sha 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 sha. Sha 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 sha. Cha cha cha. Downhill. Going downhill on a bike. Don't run into the parked car. We talked about that earlier. Whee! Oh my. Slow her down. Oh, looks like did they paint that thing there to the right? The pedestal the cannon sits on? Looks like it was redone. Or maybe they ripped all the shrubbery out. It just looks different. All right, bazillion stop signs on the way down this road. It slows traffic down, but otherwise very annoying. This is garbage day, so they get all the trash cans out and the parked in the street here where the cars parked. Ugh. All right, we're a mile from work now. Almost there. Quite a expedition, this video. I very much appreciate y'all from following me from the beginning to the end, if you followed me all the way through. Woo. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. Downhill. Down, 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 downhill. Slam on those brakes. Slam on the brakes. Big truck. I didn't know a lot of big trucks use this road. I guess because there is an entrance ramp to the highway at the top of the hill. Because otherwise it's a residential road. Checking to see if there's anyone behind me. There's not anyone immediately behind me. So I was gonna say, you know, if there's someone behind me, I could move over. Except with all these parked cars here, I'm not gonna move over because I don't want to get hit zigging and zagging between parked cars. So yeah, that was kind of the other topic of the day. Be assertive. Be assertive. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Woo!